Hi everyone! It's been a few months since I made a video. A lot happened and I don't even know where to start now. But how have you guys been? I'm kind of changing it up a little bit. I know previously it was vlogs, but I'm gonna make it titled Tea Time with Hazuki. Today I do have a natural tea. I have 7 leaves right here. 7 leaves. I ordered oolong milk tea, so I'll be enjoying that as I tell you what happened in the past few months. And of course we have Raven here too. Okay. You can't see her because she's tiny. She's a Chisai dog. So what happened? I think a lot happened in the past few months for everyone. New norms with COVID. But for me, where to start? So I think it was a pretty tough few months. Being a nurse, I worked a lot of overtime. It's finally settling down right now. Thank God. Cross fingers. Hopefully the vaccine it keeps this good trend going on. And I got my vaccine too. I got Moderna. The second dose kicked my butt, like it did for a lot of people. But I'm believing that it's definitely worth it. So yeah, that's been kind of what's been going on in my work life. A big accomplishment that happened is first thing is I think I kind of mentioned it in a previous video, but I was working on a book in Japanese, released in Japan. Japanese is, I guess, I'll consider it my second language, even though that's what we speak with my family. But yeah, but I was writing a book. I am writing a book in Japanese, and ooh, read it. And I finished my draft. So I finished that at end of February and I submitted it. The editors are reading through it right now, giving them a month, and then they'll get back to me with some suggestions and edits. I have a month to read over it. I send it back. They look at it again, make a kind of like a outline, like as if it's like gonna become a book. And then I look over that, make edits. So it's gonna be a lot of like back and forth. 1 month I spend time like editing, them spending time editing. So a lot of back and forth in 2021. But at least the hardest part is done, or so I believe is the hardest part of actually getting content down. So I'm very satisfied with how it turned out. It's good. I kind of imagined it to be like, not that it's going to be, and if it does, it'll be great, but like a TV drama, like a easy to follow storyline. And I feel like that I was able to put that on paper. So it'll be cool if it does become a TV drama someday. But yeah, that's kind of what I was going for. So big accomplishment, and hopefully I can share more updates as I get back on doing tea time with Hazuki. So that, and then another big accomplishment that was totally unexpected is I bought a condo in end of last year. So August 2020 is when I closed escrow. So that's why we have a different background. This is my condo. I live with my partner. So that's really exciting. At the beginning of 2020, I definitely didn't, that wasn't in my agenda. And I think kind of, I don't know if it's COVID, but kind of things played out really well. And I have my own place now. And it was a good kind of one big milestone, turning 30 and owning my own place. So that's been really exciting. So all these things, I feel like if I was on top of YouTube, I could have, kind of showed the process of it, like my book, my condo, and all the renovations I've done here. But I kind of, I missed the opportunity. I could have become a famous popular YouTuber if I with all this content that potential content that I had in the past year. But oh well, maybe I can do that, talk about that retrospectively. But yeah, that's been stressful, but at the end, right now, I'm finally enjoying in my place. Um, and it's becoming home. So I'll make more content about that hopefully. And the other stuff. Um, so finally, with the book kind of submitting that draft, I have more free time to myself. And COVID, you settling down with overtime, was in whatever. So more free time to myself. So I'm picking up exercising again. COVID definitely kind of ruined my usual routines. I've been pretty good before that. I lost 25 pounds. I went to a gym, which now I'm kind of wary of going. So but I kind of gained most of it back, and then now I'm kind of starting over again. So I'm getting back on running / walking. I am doing a challenge this year of walking / running and any other kind of exercise I do. 2,021 miles for the year of 2020. And yeah, January, February has been kind of a slow start. I was working on my book whenever I had the time to. So March so far it's been like a week, and I've put in at least 5 miles every day. So that's good. That's a good pace, and that I want to continue that. And I walked 3 miles today with Raven. But, for me, it was like not enough. For Raven, it was too much. So I'm going to leave Raven and make the distance longer in the next upcoming weeks, days, weeks, months. So I'll be working on that, and that is my challenge for 2021. And so it's been, I'm sure for everyone, workout has been really interesting with COVID and staying at home. For me, I bought a Switch game called Ring Fit. It's a bizarre concept. I didn't really believe in it going into it either. So it's this like ring. You get a ring, basically, a very flexible ring that you can push, pull, like it won't break. And it's like Mario, but you jog and you kind of control the character with you, like your body. So it makes me do squats, it makes me do planks, all these strength exercises. So I'm gonna try, if you play it 30, so says the instructions, or online like gamers, if you play it 30 minutes every day, you're supposed to finish in 30 months. So including some days I run, some days I do other stuff, and I work too. So I'm giving myself end of this year to finish that too. So right now I'm on world 4, and I don't know how many worlds there are, but it's kind of getting intense. This for those of you who have played the game. So you have to use all these you buy smoothies and drink them to like get lives, or like make your attacks stronger and all that. So I'm getting to that point where I have to utilize these tools that they give me instead of just playing the game itself. So it's getting to that point, but it is getting interesting. It was a little bit slow at the beginning because so you have a few exercises you can choose from, like 5, 6, and it kind of got repetitive. Like I was doing squats like so many times, but now it's getting a little more like variety. So hopefully I can keep that up. So yeah, I'm not exercising as much as I have when I was at my peak, when I like played tennis, went to the gym, and then went to another gym to work out even more and all that. But I'm getting back to it. My eating habits haven't been that good, but like eventually, maybe not this year. Well, I wrote it in my New Year's resolution, so I should probably say this year. But I want my body fat to be 18%, which is it's such a like anything below 20 is pretty intense. The best I've done is 21 when I was at my best, body fat of 21 when I was at my best. So I don't know if that's even healthy, but I'll try to kind of trend that way and see what happens. Of course, if it's not healthy, I'll stop. But yeah, that's kind of something I like to have goals. So that's kind of a goal that I do have in mind. Yeah, so that's been exciting. And then recently, now with more time available, I've been watching more anime. Like being Japanese, I don't really watch that much anime. I get approached a lot with, of course, because I'm Japanese and I'm supposed to know every anime. I get approached a lot like, oh, have you seen Naruto? Have you seen like One Piece? I've actually never seen, watched Naruto or One Piece. But I've watched I watched Demon Slayer is the English title. Kimetsu no Yaiba. And I cried almost every episode. And then I went to Promised Neverland, Yakusoku no Neverland, and we're on season 2. I'm watching it as it goes. That's been like a good thriller. And then I'm now watching Jujutsu Kaisen. I don't know if I said that wrong. Said that right because the kanji is so hard and even Japanese people can't read that. So I've been watching that, and yeah, it's a lot of demons in every single anime I've watched. I don't know. I'm not really into demons, or like I'm very neutral about them, but it just happened to be like a demon like trend right now. And so I kind of get them mixed up sometimes, but it's been good. I really like all the animes that I've watched. And it helps me with my personal life too. Like when I see somebody that's like really bitchy or like not like an asshole, and I'm like, oh, they're just probably a demon. They're not even human. So a good coping mechanism. I'm just kidding. But yeah, so that's been, if you've watched those animes, definitely like those animes, and if you have any recommendations, I would love to hear them. Have more time, and yeah, anime is like the 30-minute like length of anime is really good for my attention span, because I can't really sit and watch something for an hour or more without falling asleep. If I do want to watch something, I have to eat something, which is like kind of counterintuitive to my fitness journey too. So yeah, and especially when I like hitting 30, I definitely feel my body deteriorating more, and the sleeping has been getting worse. But yeah, 30 minutes is a good time for me, and I can watch 3 episodes max in one sitting. Anything above that, I will be sleeping, and sometimes the 3rd episode I'm already sleeping. So yeah, that's been my life. And I know we're almost hitting 15 minutes, so I want to keep it short, even though this is like relatively a longer one that I've done. I think it's been months, and like close to a year maybe, since I've done a vlog now known as Tea Time with Hazuki, and I didn't even drink my 7 leaves, barely, because I'm just talking. But yeah, more content to come. Kind of going back to all the cool things that I've done, and telling stories retrospectively maybe. So yeah, I'll keep it at this for today. And Raven ate dinner and she is ready to sleep. It's not even dark outside, but she's already done with the day. Okay, So I will see you guys next time in the next video soon to come. Thanks for watching and see you next time.